first golden rule of writing radio is about casting. Generally, I think it's better to cast if you're writing, especially for sort of comedy, and a lot of great radio has got a sort of entertaining comic angle on it. If you're writing for comedy, you know, if you're looking at your script and you're thinking what's really going to take this to the next level is casting the latest hot thing on the comedy circuit, you're probably in the wrong space. You need to go back and write a bit more. Because great scripts is what makes something funny, not a great comedy performance. They can add to it, but they can't create that sort of comedy gold. One place that people often go wrong is when they're writing dialogue. And people don't really talk in a way that you imagine them to. So when you're imagining a sort of conversation in your head, you think of it as being quite simple and sort of, you know, back and forth and quite linear. But if you listen to people, if you listen to transcripts of conversations, they don't really talk like that. And it's very, very hard to capture that sense of reality. And that's why quite often radio seems really false and really fake, and you can tell that people aren't, you know, they're not really, you know, it's not involving and it doesn't really connect with you. Go on the internet and hunt down the film scripts for your favourite films and for really dialogue-heavy films. And then go back and look at the work that you're writing and realise how incredibly overwritten and sort of complex it is in comparison, and just strip away everything, strip everything back to the absolute bare bones and the minimal amount of words possible to tell the maximum amount of message, and you'll be on your way to something decent. If you can get down to your session half an hour earlier, if you're able to get in to talk to the sound engineer, or to get on the phone and say, okay, this is the idea and we want to get this and this out of it, by the time the voice turns up, or the actors, or by the time you're starting to put together the materials to create this thing, you're going to be much closer to something good if you've had a chance to talk about it. And try and run the session really professionally, like you would a TV shoot. Don't let clients talk over you while you're talking to the talent. Keep the talent on, you know, on mute while you discuss and agree what you're going to suggest, and then talk to them. Don't let it become this kind of shouting match where it's just really confusing through the headphones for the talent to understand it. And just treat the radio with the respect that it deserves and properly produce it.